Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next episode of our Settra the Imperishable campaign. Now, I'm afraid my recording messed up again. Still don't know why, but you missed about 2 turns. Nothing particular happened, I just upgraded a couple of buildings. None of our armies moved around or anything like that, so pretty much we're back with this siege. This is the Siege of Karak-Zorn. Settra's army and Rakash's army are here. I didn't make any changes to that. All of the siege equipment I left as is. So yes, that's what's happening. That's the situation. I hope it is forgivable. But yes, let's do this siege, and then worry about why my recording software hates me. So let's give Hiking Settra's Tomb Guard the battering ram as usual. Nehakara warriors with their thingy-majigs. Tomb Guard Nehakara warriors, and then spear units. Archer line. Summons. Hakaros and Rakash. There's Settra now on his War Sphinx, which means I guess we can put them all in that big that big group. So we'll start this battle, give it a quick pause. We'll send in the battering ram against the gatehouse. One thing there, one thing there. Select the group that's on the right, put them against those walls. Yep, those walls. Get the one on the right, put them against those walls. Archer line can move up to there. Summons can move up. And there we go. Let's start this battle. So we're facing off against the dwarves here. They've pretty much just got a baseline army. It's quarrelers and warriors, pretty much. Although there's a couple of the more unique the more powerful units, which are the ones that are from the garrison, which are the Longbeards. There's some Longbeards with great weapons there. Miners shouldn't be too much of an issue at all. But yes, that's what we're facing off against. Unfortunately, quite a few quarrelers. Also throw a new pause in here and select these units. So 3 units of Nehakara warriors, 3 units of normal warriors. Put them against those walls. Spearmen there. Archers there. Carrion and Ushabti can move into this line, which I will be moving back slightly to shield them from the fire of these many quarrelers. I mean, a lot of our units should be alright because they've got those big shields, but our archers are probably going to take some significant casualties, which is a shame. I think we'll obviously still be able to come out on top here, but still, it's not exactly ideal. We should be able to beat the dwarf warriors in melee. That shouldn't be an issue at all. Let's get in here. Let's get a nice screenshot. Beautiful. It's a nice one. Right. I think all of my units have orders. Apart from these 2. And the catapult, which can go there, I guess. The catapult's not going to be too much use at this point. I guess we could get it to blow the gatehouse down, I suppose. Okay, our archers are finally able to return some fire against these quarrelers. And our Nehakara warriors have gained entry to the citadel. Not the citadel, what am I allowed? They got on the walls. They're on the walls. As are our Tomb Guard now. Looks like we're still doing some quite nice work. Let's grab our carrion and our flock of Jaff and put them on the grudge thrower. Screaming Skull Catapult is doing moderate damage to the gatehouse, I suppose. Yeah, we're obviously going to win this battle. It's just a matter of how many casualties we take. We've simply got such overwhelming numbers that we're just going to be able to push onto the walls. And there's not a lot they can do about it. Our carrion are heading over to the grudge thrower. I want to see if I can actually make use of the carrion for once. That would be nice. Fighting our way up the walls. Our Tomb Guard are going to perform very well against the Dwarf Warriors, I hope. Okay, well, the carrion and the flock of Jaff have managed to get on the grudge thrower. They're losing in combat, which is always good against the artillery crew. But now I've got to pull them back already. It's the Dwarf Warriors that were guarding him there. Okay, looks like we're taking the walls fairly handily. Have we broken down the gate? Yes, we have. Let's grab our big units and just put them on Thrund Holdfast. Our monstrous creatures and all that. There's Hakaros on his chariot. Got our Ushabti and all that. Looking really awesome. The constructs, they're just beautiful. Okay. All of our units that were put onto the walls have made it to the walls. There's our second tick of regeneration. Archers are still firing in. They've pretty much used all of their ammo. Hope they managed to get a few kills with it. Both of our War Sphinxes are now in. Settra on one, of course, just pop that. Do a bit of damage to Thrund Holdfast. Oh, Tomb Guard, they're just awesome. I really love the elite units that you get as the Tomb Kings. They're really well modelled and they look awesome. Be excited to see when we start getting some expanded rosters for them, what units people are going to add. I would be very curious. Catapult still hasn't broken out the gate. Okay, we've got our Ushabti summoned. Pop our Ushabti on the Dwarf Warriors, put our carrion on there, and fly our flock of Jaff over. Our Ushabti should be able to beat out these Dwarf Warriors. I hope. I guess we're going to kill their units then. We've taken the walls. Not much they can do at this point. Their leader is dead. The walls are slowly being taken. We might use that one unit of Nekakara Warriors, but that's not the end of the world. Longbeards are holding, but you know, that's what they tend to do. They are Longbeards. Okay. Skeleton Warriors down here. They are losing. Is this Tomb Guard? Tomb Guard are losing decisively. Really? Against warriors? Oh, and some warriors with great weapons, I suppose. But Hakaros is here. As is some more of our elite units. Ushabti, War Sphinxes. Okay, our Ushabti and our carrion and things were able to rout off those Dwarf Warriors. I think this probably should be a victory. They did manage to get that unit of Nekakara Warriors. And they're obviously going to push back our spearmen, but other than that, we're doing pretty well. Lakesh's Scorpion Legion is still intact somehow. Still doing work.
Settra the Imperishable.
Where are our sepulchral stalkers? They're outside the walls. Let's go get them to kill those wolf warriors. Why is there... I never selected them to engage, did I? No. They've just been sitting there taking some random archer fire. It's brilliant. However, we are slowly taking the walls. It was always going to be quite the grind of attrition versus the dwarves. They don't ever break easily. And there we go. A victory in the end, but not a decisive one, but a victory nonetheless. Close victory, but hey, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you all when we get back onto the campaign now. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A close victory. 2,373 gold gained in loot. We did lose 2 units of Nehekara warriors and 1 unit of skeleton warriors, but that's not the end of the world. Those can easily be replaced. We can sack it, 5,000, or we can just occupy it and get some canopic jars. Settra is now Sapper. Achieved victory in multiple siege battles. That's quite nice. Someone's gained a potion of speed. Rakash now... Excuse me. Rakash now has a razor standard. So Settra has occupied... occupied Karak-Zorn. And we can recruit 2 units of Tomb Guard to replace the 2 units of Nehekara warriors, because there's already a tier 3 royal barracks here. Nice, and also a gold mine, so that should buff our income up a little bit. Rot Faras has gained a level. We'll give him Indomitable Will. And move him... Oh, no! Move back in now. And then we'll move Rakash's army along the path here. Maybe stop off at the Lost Plateau and kill them. Although there's quite a few of them, so maybe not. Settra is going to be here regenerating. Ratik is actually going to move. Senator Men is just going to pop into Agramigdal, where Ratik is going to move down to here, colonise Karak-Zorn, push Mount Arachnos from the north, while we take the Lost Plateau. So yeah, you missed 2 turns. 2 turns is what you missed from my recording error. But glad that I could maybe start the episode off in a more interesting way at the start of a battle. You never know. What is happening in the end turn? Nothing much is happening in the end turn. We have a couple of agents milling around, but nothing that we can't easily deal with. What I might do is put Rakash's army into a raiding stance, so that possibly we can bait out the enemy armies to come and fight him, as I do love to auto-resolve battles versus orcs. It's just so much easier than actually fighting them. They're just... ugh. I do apologise about this, ladies and gentlemen. Not much I can do about it, though, I'm afraid. Alright, back into our turn. What can we do?
The resurrection continues.
We've got Tombtastic. I don't know what Tombtastic gives us, but we've got it. So we'll just declare war on these guys. Then we'll put you into raiding and move them into their territory. Move up Settra as well. No, Settra, go back. You've got a lot more regenerating to do. I hadn't noticed. Whoops. Karsabar, we can put in the Parched Oasis. Upgrade that to an ancient battle site. Upgrade the growth buildings around here. That should be quite nice. Ratique, gonna keep moving down. I reckon we could colonise Karak-Zorn. It's got some carved obsidian, which is quite nice. A new, unique trade good for us. Never going to complain about that. And we're also getting up there a little bit in terms of our canopic jars. So maybe once we grab some exotic animals, sorry, not exotic plants, then we can look at getting our next Legion of Legend from the Mortuary Cult. What does Thick Skolson want? A defensive alliance? No. 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 It's not happening. Do apologise about this this cold, ladies and gentlemen. Appears to not want to be leaving at any point. Ugh. Drock Crookfoot is doing things. There we go. They've moved out with their entire army. Armor piercing, put on the Syrians Legion again. I mean, we are going to back off because I didn't realise Rakash needs to get back up a little bit in terms of men as well. But actually, I reckon now that they moved one of their armies back, we could just move forward with Rakash's army and auto-resolve that. We should just be able to do it because they might have got a tick of regeneration since they're in our lands for the start of our turn. It's possible. Possibly the way that Total War Warhammer works might actually work to our advantage for once. Thorgard Morgrimson has sieged Karak-Zorn. We've got Pride in Service, that's going to be very nice. We've also gained the Grand Incantation of Tahoth again. Where is it? Technology. So let's go for Stronger Binding, which is giving us weapon strength for Tomb Guards and Hero Titans, and armour for Tomb Guards and Hero Titans. Let's move forwards onto this army. They've moved back. How far have they moved back? Not far enough to get reinforcements. Oh, it's still even. No, we're backing off. Not dealing with any kind of even balance of power. Fair fight? No. We don't take fair fights in Tomb Kings. Antok, we can level that up as well. Settra's still replenishing his army here. Why local effects? Hakros, can you do something about this, gentleman? No, of course you can't. I mean, you did get a Charnel Valley Necrotect, though, so I guess that's not too bad. I'll give you Conqueror. Gorbazan. Nothing more to do here. 3 turns until we get that. So let's move forward on to the next turn. See if we can't make something happen. Ah, we got a little bit of vision into the rest of the Southlands on the other side of the World Edge Mountains. Let's see if we can't have a gander and see what the political situation is looking like. Because I know that the Last Defenders, which is, what's his name? Kroq-Kagar's faction, they were at war with Karak-Zorn, and they do, I think, hold the province there, next to Karak-Zorn. So, I don't know where they are, because I'm looking at that faction, and that is most definitely not the Last Defenders. That's another one of the Lizardman faction. They're doing it again. Come on, Rakash, keep running away, my boy. I'm just going to move Rakash back for a couple of turns and just regenerate up a little bit. No reason to pointlessly risk more units. Someone critically failed to assassinate and died. Yep, Drock Crooked tried to assassinate Rotfaras and was wounded. Excellent. This is the same thing. We'll go for the growth in all of our provinces. So yes, this is Teotihuacan, whereas that is the Last Defenders. So the Teotihuacans are still alive, it appears. Settra's still regenerating up. We'll put cash into Beneath the Sands, which should help regenerate him up a little bit. Settra, he's now level 15. We can't give him his Chariot of the Gods yet, but we can give him ceremonial bandages for some missile resistance.
Son of
Hakaros hasn't moved. We can try assassinating this guy again. Oh, he succeeded. Well done, Hakaros. You actually did something that wasn't running people over with a chariot. I'm impressed. Any upgrades for us to do? Black Tower of Arkan. We can upgrade both of these. Pools of Despair. Put in a income building and upgrade. Do we need to upgrade the Untainted? No, we don't need to upgrade the Untainted. Either Panther. Put in an put in an income building. Sorcerer's Islands. Same thing. And same thing in Lashiek. Anything else to do? Oh, only got 414 gold, nothing to do there. I am going to end this episode off a little bit early, but next episode will be a longer one, as we'll take a couple of battles. So thank you very much for watching this this slightly shorter episode, ladies and gentlemen. If you did enjoy, do consider hitting like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy, hit the dislike button and tell me why in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.